everyone, this is Moses from Moses in Korea. In today's video, I want to speak about the things they don't tell you about studying in Korea. Now, I'm in my third year in the university and I have been living in Korea for almost 5 years. So, if you're curious about it, keep in touch. The first thing is it's hard to get a job as a foreign student. As you know, the Korean society is one of the competitive society in the world, so which make it very hard to get a job as a foreigner. And to be honest, it's also hard for Korean to get a job because now in Korea the unemployment rate is really high. So how can it be hard for foreigner if it is hard for Koreans also? And another thing, you will need to speak Korean language at least on a fluent way, because the employer, it might not be easy to choose you because if you can speak Korean language, and he will need to give you a task or ask you something or communicate with other colleagues. And another thing, like in the school, they don't really help you that much. Of course, there are some like training, some education or lecture about how to get a job in Korea, how to apply the procedures, but to be honest, it's not that helpful. So keep that in mind. The next one, the living expenses is really high. At this point, it might depend on your country, but living here in Korea, it's really expensive because Korean society, they have a really high standard of living, and especially in Seoul. Wow, Seoul is so expensive. It is expensive to rent a house. It is expensive when you go out in a restaurant, and it's so expensive buying fruit. When I arrived in Korea, I don't eat fruit anymore. So if you want to come to Korea, please forget about enjoying fruits anymore. The next one, coming to Korea is not hard than you think. As you know, the famous KGSP scholarship program, it can bring you to Korea and study without paying anything if you are smart enough and have good grade. So compared to other countries, it's really a good program because I don't think there is other country who have the same KGSP program like Korea, which is a good thing that can help you to come to Korea. And also, if you are financially free, which means you have enough money to come to Korea, study and sustain yourself, coming to Korea is really easy. The next one, foreign students don't have a good image here in Korea. Here in Korea, it's easy to come, of course, compared to other country, and easy to graduate. That's why when a foreign student come and enroll in a university, they don't study hard as enough. They don't do the homework, they don't do the assignment, they don't do the group works, which is really sad, but they can graduate anyway. And another thing, a lot of them, after coming to Korea, they just concentrate on making money than studying, which is sad because they apply a lot of part-time job and they don't have time to study. Of course, it's good to make money, but if you're a foreign student, your first priority is to study and make money after. So the reason why the image is not good, it's because when Korean look at foreign students, they see them playing around, moving around, not study hard. So that's why the image is not good. So guys, in this video, I spoke about the things they don't tell you about studying in Korea because I'm a foreign student here in Korea and I wanted to share with you all these facts. So I'm glad that the video helped you. If you enjoy it, it's okay. And then let's end up the video here and see you in the next one. 안녕.